Okay, so this is my work area now. You don't need to see me, you just need to know what we're working with. So hopefully everybody's got all of their supplies. And I've also got the samples of the cards, so you can actually see the card that we're working on while we're working. I'm also going to raise my area. There we go. Okay, so we have that. My desk is a mess as always. So we're going to start with a nice, easy one. When you take your bags out now, what you will have is there's a tiny little like paper envelope that's got tape on 3 sides. Just push that aside for right now. We don't need that. Okay, so was I nice enough to cut your cards down to size already? I was. Don't get used to that. So what you want to do now is you're going to take that card base and you're going to score it at 4 1/4. Like my trimmer has, so in case you're stuck with the 4 1/4 where it is, you're just going to put your cardstock flush against the top at 4 1/4, and then you're going to score back and forth. Now, when I'm using, oh, I don't know why I'm not doing it with you because I have another set to do. What am I doing? I'm being part-timer. So 4 1/4. And then you're just going to fold. And did I bring my bone folder down? Of course not. So one thing, my cutter has the scoreboard on it, but not the knife. So now I'll just use my pen. This is not recommended because if your pen actually has color on it, it transfers. But I don't want to go back upstairs and get my bone folder. Okay, so we have the card now, and I'm just going to put this one back into, so we know what we're working with. Okay, so if you wish to edge your card, you can do so now with a finger dauber. If you want to just leave it white, you can leave it white. That is a complete option of what you want to do. I'm just going to use a lilac color. Now this is just a new prototype brush that I'm working with. So I see how I like it, whether we'll get it in the store. And of course, why would I clean my brush properly? That's okay. It's my card. I can make it whatever color I want. This is only optional. Or if you want to cheat, you can use your ink pad just for a little bit of an edging, whatever that you like. Okay, so I don't like that too much. So we're not getting those brushes in because I don't really care for them. Let me see if I have a finger dauber. It's okay, I just might leave mine. That's fine. The first card is always the rough card, and then it goes smooth sailing from there. You know what? There's only 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. If you have a quiet background, you can unmute yourself. But if you've got dogs that are going to bark or husbands that are going to bark, you know, up to you, because there's only a few of us today. Then in your kit, you will have some circles. And what you're going to do is you're going to look for your largest circle. This is the Pinkfresh scallop stitch circle die. We're getting those back in stock, and I'll go over supplies if you decide that you would like to purchase something. Okay. If you like, again, you can just hold your middle piece, and if they pop out, do not panic. We'll just put them together with the pop dots. So you can edge all the way around here and then do the inside again, only if you want to. So there would be one that's not edged and there's one that is edged. So bring it up closer so you can see whether you like that idea.
Okay.
Okay. And here it would be just leaving it all white. So I like to give you lots of options. The bling that's in your packages, we're going to leave that for last. So in case if we run out of time or somebody's got to be out right by 9, you can kind of bling them up as you would like afterwards. I'm working on lots of card classes right now, and I'm going to be taking classes in 2 weeks. So it'll be lots of new stuff.
So Carol, you're planning on doing a lot more online then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot more online.
I really like online.
I do too, to be honest. One is like you two are in BC. Trish is in Katrine, which is up in the Huntsville area, you know, so it makes it very difficult to come to the class. And also when I say, okay, the class is on Wednesday, July the 6th, and you can't make it, when we're doing it in person, you either can make that date or you can't, right?
Mhm.
So what we did was, and our customer base, quite truthfully, is not ready for in-person yet by far. And it's going to make myself the bigger screen here. Just a minute, pin there. That'll be better. That better? Bigger screen. So if you guys are waiting to see how to get the screen bigger, you just pin my picture. So again, when you go up to the right-hand side of your photo, you can probably pin me. Yes, you just go add pin. And that should be okay. So you go to my picture, go to the 3 dots, and then just add pin. That should make my picture the biggest if it's not already. So now what we did was when I'm doing the washi tape from Pinkfresh, I use the 110-pound cardstock because you want it to be a little more sturdy than just regular cardstock. So I've already applied the washi tape. Let me see if I have extra here to show you how, because there is just a tiny little trick, nothing major. Just 1 sec. Okay, so I have my cardstock here, and I find it easier to work this way than to work straight down towards me. So when you're applying your washi tape, I pull it out. And I believe there's 42 repeat patterns to this. Okay. And what I do is I'll hold this really tight. And then I will start from one corner and I will work my way over. And nice thing is, if it's not right, you just go back in and you just do this all the way down. And if you get air bubbles, it's washi tape right at the moment. So you can just lift it and then burnish it down. Take your scissors, cut it off. And then just burnish that down again. And there you go. That's how you apply the washi tape. Easy peasy. It is just crazy easy. And even if you get some air bubbles in here, you just take your finger and just rub them out. So that's how you apply it to your cardstock. The one that's in your envelope, that's a whole different kettle of fish. And I will again show you how to do that when we get to that card. All right, so now I have this, and this is the Hibiscus washi tape from Pinkfresh. There is the hibiscus die. It also comes with a stamp, and all the pieces can be purchased separately. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Big Shot. Oops, almost lost those. I'm right-handed, so it has to go this way. I'm just going to raise this a bit. Okay. Don't mind my lovely clean Big Shot. I love it. So I'm just going to work it till it dies. I have a new one too. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. Let me switch out my plates. I'm going to put this here, and this will cut out exactly the little elements. And I mean, some of this is really easy and most of you will figure it out. But for those of you that have never done it before, it's kind of cool to see how it works. Okay, once you're happy with that, you can take the stencil down or the die down or not. I'm taking a chance. And you're just going to go through with your big shot. And I just go back again because I'm too lazy always to bend around. Okay, so that will now get this out of the way. Cut out all of your washi tape. You just pop it all out like that.
That's neat. I like that.
You have your pieces. So if you don't like to color, this is a really, really awesome way to get it done. And they're quick and easy cards. Okay, I'm going to do my other one later as we need it. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take, oh my God, my disc is a mess. Sorry. Here we go. We're going to take our circle. You're going, if you've edged it, you're going to flip it over and you're going to put your pop dots between the two lines. That way it secures that it's not going to separate. Now, of course, you know that I love my tabbed pop dots. Because I do not have fingernails.
You still have those eggs? My roll just ran out. Those tabs,
Yes,
I love
we
them.
do. Yep. We only have the white ones still. We don't have any black ones. They're on the wait list. Apparently, they have been in the, I guess you want to say water or docks or whatever you want to call it, since January.
Not really.
And the company just can't get them like off the ships and stuff. That's what I'm told anyways. Who knows? Right now, we're just happy when we get stuff. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, we're pretty much happy when we get things now. The companies seem to just be getting like one shipment of stuff in. That's it. That's all. When it's gone, it's gone. Okay, so you can just gonna put it just at the edge, just a little bit down, not even a quarter of an inch. You know me, it's always like a little bit here, a little bit there. No right way, no wrong way, really. Okay. Then you're going to take your biggest piece, which is this one here. And what we're going to do is you're going to place it onto your card. Now, I didn't pay attention. Mine went over the side on my first try, which is okay. It doesn't bother me any, but you can place it how you like. Now, when you're putting this on, all you want to do is add some pop dots to this area in here and a little bit down here, and that's it. Because if you put pop dots here, it's going to go very wonky on you. So pop dots only go on the part where it's hollowed out from that center. Okay. Clear as muck?
Hi, Carol.
Yeah.
Can you just go over that? I don't know what you mean. The pop dots go on the hollowed out part.
Okay. So did you pop this circle?
No. Yes.
Oh, you-
Well, it's all together. They're all together.
Okay. So have you put the circle onto your card yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you use pop dots to put the circle on?
Yeah.
Okay. So see how this is now high?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now when you put this on, okay, if you put pop dots all over, it's gonna look like this, and then it's going to curve. So what you want to do is you want to kind of place where you want to put it and
Got
put
you.
pop dots in this section here
Yes.
and a little bit
Got
on
you.
the bottom. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit hilly and you do not want that.
Absolutely.
So
Thank
that's
you.
a good little trick, not too many,
Yes.
you know. I mean, when I was first learning, I automatically stuck pop dots everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, I mean, and if you wanted to raise that higher, you could put the pop dot on the bottom, but then you have to double up the pop dots that are in here.
Right. Right. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Carol.
You're very welcome. And as I said, there's no right way, no wrong way. You just do what makes you happy. No such thing as mistakes in my classes either. We just figure out ways to fix it. Embellish it, I should say, not even fix it. And as you notice, even I go back and forth and just double check where my pop dots are going because I don't want them to touch this rim right in here. So it's better to be safe than sorry. So this is basically how mine's going to look as to how I'm applying it. Yours might look a little bit different because it depends how you're going to use your area, how you're putting it on. Trish, you're okay? Just give me a thumbs up if you're. Woohoo, good. Okay. Excellent. Okay, the next two pieces that you're going to use are these two here. And again, these ones, I've just used some glue. And I put this one on first. Actually, you can just put it right on the circle. Place it. And then you just want to overlap this one just a little bit. Come here. See what I mean? No fingernails. And this one is just going to slightly overlap. And there you go. Now you can either put your sentiment on now or you can do them later. What would you guys prefer? Robina? Am I saying your name properly? Robina? Oh, good. Would you like to do the sentiments as we're going or would you like to do it later? Okay, there you go.
I like doing it as we go. I love
Okay.
having a card finished.
Okay, perfect. Trish, you too then. Okay, so we'll just go ahead, find your saying. Now, you don't have to put the same saying that I did. Okay, so you can choose your saying. Again, you're only going to put pop dots on the back of here and not have it touch anything else. The blinging up, we will do that all at the end. Okay, we're good? Good to go on to card number 2. Cindy, thumbs up?
Yep. Sure.
Okay.
I'm good.
Donna and Sharon? You ready for the next card?
I thought we were going to do the sentiments, you said.
Oh,
She said
yeah.
you don't have to do a.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to know whether you guys were ready to move on to the second one.
No, not quite.
No.
Okay.
We're a little slow here.
That's okay.
So what sentiment are you putting on?
I put on just a little note from me.
Okay.
That's what I put on it.
Oh, yeah, do
Couldn't find that one.
birthday or something.
Yeah.
There's lots of sentiments in there.
Have a wonderful day.
Are they all the same? All the,
No,
like, the,
everybody has the same package, yes.
oh, okay.
Now, how does the flower? Oh, yeah, this
Oh,
flower
there it is. I was looking for the just little note.
just kind of overlaps that.
I changed my mind. Too many to choose from. I'll do them later.
And then you can bring it.
There is a lot.
Yeah, there is a lot, yeah. I can't even find the one I want, the birth, oh, here it is.
I don't have enough room in the card to put
I'm going to
things in the
change
middle.
my location completely. And I'm
Yeah.
going to use Happy
you?
New Day.
What
Oops.
the hell did we do wrong?
Well, she used a little one. She used a small one like that, like you could use. Like if you use something like that, it would be okay.
Look at her. Hers fits right in the middle between here and here.
Oh,
I'm not gonna
okay.
get anything in
You're
the
listening
middle
to
there.
us.
Oh, you didn't unmute yourself. See, it's a good thing you didn't say
Yes.
anything bad about me.
That Carol.
No,
Carol, no.
I
So I know
screwed
I have a couple of heartfelt lovers on here. Who would like to see me do some more heartfelt classes?
Me.
Okay. Yeah, oh, thumbs up. Awesome.
I have missed your classes, Carol.
Aw,
I don't
Makes me-
think Cindy wants to do heartfelt.
No.
Right?
No.
it's fun. It's fun. I'm going to also be doing a heartfelt album.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, really? Yes. Oh, look at Trish. Am I getting you guys excited?
Yes.
Woohoo. Okay. So now we're going to go on to card number 2. All right. So you're going to take another piece of your cardstock. You're going to score it at 4 1/4. Don't mind me and my fancy tools. Okay, this time we're going to take the small circle. Now, if you like, I've only edged the outer part of this card. I did not edge the small circle this time. So up to you. I'm leaving mine white on white this time just because. While you're doing that, I'm just going to sort out the pieces that we need. So to the left of the card, you're going to see here, these are the pieces that you're going to pick out now from your washi tape pile.
Carol,
Yes.
was I supposed to separate these rings into 2 or just keep them together?
If you can keep them together, do so. If they come apart, because they're technically designed to do that, we just take, when we're putting our foam dots on, we just keep them together that way.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, everybody got their washi tape pieces picked out?
Yeah, just give us a sec, Carol. My screen is so tiny. I can't see very well, so.
Do you have me pinned?
Well, I'm afraid to touch it and lose you because I have the worst fingers.
Oh dear. If you just go to my picture,
Well, I don't even have you. I have me.
you have what?
I have the cards.
Yeah.
And then the picture in the corner is me, not you.
Okay. So where my hands are, do you see
Yeah.
that? Is that a small picture or big?
Small.
Small.
Small. Okay. Find my hands.
Yeah.
And the picture, then go to the top right-hand corner where there's the 3 little dots. Click on that,
Maybe it's here.
and then it'll say add pin, which is the 4th one down.
I don't have 3 little dots in the top right-hand corner.
Okay.
I have
when
3
when
little
you
dots
come to
in
the
the
store
bottom
next
right-hand corner.
What's that?
I have 3 little dots in the bottom right-hand
Oh,
corner.
okay. Click on that.
And they just say chat, settings, background.
Here. It's on that.
No add to
Mm.
pin? Or
No,
add pin? Okay.
no.
Are you
See
doing
what-
it off of your phone?
Yeah,
Okay. When you come in next time, if I'm there, we'll fiddle around with that.
sounds good.
Okay,
Mhm.
perfect.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, we'll manage. We'll,
Okay.
I know we keep getting.
now I have another lady.
Oh, I
Instead of,
might have
oh,
somebody.
there. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Now it's a piece of this, I think, a piece of leaf.
Okay, so when you're done that, you're gonna flip your circle over and you're going to put
Little
Pop-Tarts
leaves.
around here.
And 2 little leaves. Okay.
And I like to put lots of pop dots on there to add support so it doesn't wave, especially because we're putting other embellishments on top. So now you're just going to take your pop dots, your top pieces off, if you have that. Okay, and you're going to go down about an inch or so and center-ish. You know me, nothing's ever centered perfectly. Center-ish is my word. Then you're going to take this piece here. And I'm going to put glue onto the circle part. And I'm just going to place it. Just like that. Now you can angle it a little bit more down, however you like. You're going to have 2 of these leaves. And you're just going to take your glue. And you're going to place it just behind the flower. Doesn't matter which leaves you take as long as they're 2 of the small ones. And like that. The next piece that we're putting on is going to be the largest piece with the single hibiscus and the peach colored flower. Now, again, you're just going to want to put tape, pop dots just on the bottom part of this, not touching any of the circle. Someday I'll surprise you all and I'll have a neat, tidy work area. Said me never.
How is that possible?
No. Do you know what? I have in my craft room an 8-foot table. And within, I don't know, an hour of crafting, it looks like a bomb went off on it. It's
I
terrible.
can relate.
Terrible, terrible, terrible. My husband's like, can't you put that stuff away and that? I said, listen, Einstein had a messy desk too.
Yeah.
Okay, this little guy right here, we're just going to put some glue on him. The reason that I don't put tape on this is because it gives me an opportunity to slide the embellishment where it needs to go. Because once it's tape, you're always fighting with the underneath paper. So the glue works very, very well for me. And then you just kind of see where it wants to fit. And that's where it drops. I don't worry about if there's a pop dot in the way. It's just where it's meant to go. The last little guy is going to be this one here. And because we didn't put tape under here or glue, this gives us an opportunity to put embellishments in behind it. So what you want to do, you want to lift it and then you want to see, how do you want this leaf to look? Do you want it to look like this? Do you want to make it come down? And then you would just put glue there instead of pop dots. So you have a couple of options. I'll hold this up closer. You can leave it like this and just put a pop dot on the outside here, and then that is going to raise it, or just slide it under here with some glue, and then you can put some glue here and it'll hold down. So you can just decide which way that you would like to do it. I'm going to do glue side down. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue there, a little bit of glue here, lift this, and just hold it there for a second, just so it will grab. Now, if you want to embellish your cards further, you can always get your Wink of Stella out and your glitter out and fancy it up even more if you like. So if you're at that stage, you can find your sentiment, whichever one that you would like to put on. And it doesn't have to go where I put it. You may put it wherever you like. That's always, I think that's the hardest part, is putting the sentiments on, because there's so many. This would be
Yeah.
a nice one too. Treat yourself and then you give them a spa card or a Timmy's card. That's a good idea. Oh, that might look nice. See, I take just as long as you guys to figure out what do I really want to put on there.
Yeah.
I said that is the hardest part.
Mm.
Oh, this one's kind of cool. Let's see. No. Told you that's always the hardest part.
A lot of neat sayings.
What's that?
It's a lot of good sayings.
There is. I'm going to do you are amazing. Yep. Nice thing is that's why we don't tape and glue everything. It just gives you an opportunity to push the embellishments where you want them. You be the boss. So there's two different looks just by the way that the saying goes. So one I put down here, the original I put up here, just to show you. And even if you wanted to, you could cut these apart.
Right.
So you don't have to keep them all together like that. So while you guys are finishing that up, I'm just going to cut my second set of washi tape. It's so nice that Pinkfresh is coming out with so many different sets right now, and most of them all have washi tape that go with them. Because some people just don't want to color. They're also great for journaling and scrapbooking. Because they're almost like an ephemera when you cut them out.
They're really pretty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pinkfresh is very popular in our store.
I'd never heard of it until I watched your video.
Oh, I love them. What's some of your favorite lines for card making, Cindy?
Lines?
I know heartfelt.
Oh, I like Altenew.
Altenew, we just placed a pretty nice order with them.
Oh yeah, yeah, I love
So
Altenew.
that's actually just clearing customs right now.
You have my kitchen sink. Have you ever seen theirs?
No.
They are very cool. They're like dimension, like layer dies, but they're so realistic.
It's called My Kitchen Sink.
Yeah, I saw them in a store here, and then they were like really expensive, so I ordered them. I ordered some online.
Yeah,
They're really neat.
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Sharon and Donna, what lines do you look for when you're making cards? And you have to unmute yourself.
I don't particularly look for a specific
Okay.
line. I love the heartfelt poinsettia set.
Yeah.
Like for Christmas.
Mhm.
But if I usually look for something in particular, like Sharon wanted a brick walls
Right.
embossing folder. So whoever made that's,
Okay. So you look for things per se.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
I like a lot of hunky dory.
yeah.
Oh, hunky dory is amazing.
Yeah,
I'm
I
going
like
to
it.
actually do a topper set to show you guys how to cut all those.
Yes.
pieces.
Yeah, their
I
toppers
love
are
the toppers.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're
Yeah,
going
we've
to
done a few of
do,
them.
the 3D toppers.
Yeah.
They're my
Okay, I'm
favorite.
going to do lighthouses, card flats,
Oh, Nice.
So that's going to be one coming up. So you guys are getting first dibs at this to know what I'm doing. The
Awesome.
second one that I will do is the other hunky dory one that comes with the push outs and then those 2 embellishment sheets.
Yeah.
A lot of people get stuck on the embellishment sheet up to how to cut that apart. So those are 2 things that are definitely on the list. Now I'm going to give you for a big heads up. We're working on something very, very special for September. We're starting out very small. We'll only have 24 kits, but you will get all the stamps, all the dies, full paper packs. And it will be a 2-day, a Saturday, Sunday session where we're going to put tags, a little mini album together, scrapbook layouts, and cards.
Wow, that would be fun.
It will be. So pay attention to the newsletter because that's where you're going to get that information. I've got people already signing up. I don't even know how much it's going to be yet because there's so much in the package. It'll probably be about $129 to $139, but you will have stamps, dies, paper, albums, all kinds of stuff in that particular bundle. So something to look for when it comes. And since I'm only releasing 24, it'll be something that'll go quick.
You're doing that online?
Yes, I am on, we'll do it on Zoom and then I will put it on YouTube for you guys. Like whoever does the kits, you guys get the links. It's not a public link.
Great.
Yeah.
Carol,
Yeah.
have you done any classes on, I keep reading about it, this tea bag fold?
No, I haven't.
Okay,
It's not really something that interests me.
okay.
Not, and I'm not being rude. I mean, there's just so many things
No.
out there.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
I'm not.
I've seen it mentioned on Pinterest and stuff.
Yeah, the thing is with that, there is no grace. You have to be 100% precise in cutting and measuring.
Okay,
Oh.
forget it.
Forget it for me.
Okay, need I say more? Because you know my language. It's center-ish, straight-ish,
Yeah.
approximately.
Okay.
Yeah,
And-
I agreed.
I find that once you have that kind of a structure that there is no wiggle room, I
Yeah,
just get
Yeah.
stressed and I definitely make mistakes.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
But that's me, right?
Yeah.
no,
that's
it would
okay,
be me
but
too,
Yeah, that,
so,
no.
Yeah, yeah. It's lovely, but
yeah.
I don't,
I
yeah.
understand.
Okay.
And I'm also one of these people, like I said, I'm in 5 days of classes, hard, like really push classes. They start, I think, at 8 in the morning. We finish at 9 at night for 5 days straight.
Oh, wow.
Again, it's one of those things that if I have to be precise with a measurement, I
Yeah.
just shut down and I'm done. I just can't
Yeah.
get back to it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not alone, obviously.
No.
No, you're not.
So enough chitter chatter. Shall we go on to number 3?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. So for this one, you're going to take your cardstock. You're going to score at 4 1/4. So it's this piece here. So 4 1/4. Now I have a question I may have asked before. Do you like that I do the project with you online?
Yes.
Okay.
You mean
Yes.
rather than just write out instructions for us to do?
Yes,
Oh.
definitely.
I hate
Definitely.
instructions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
The reason that I do is because you're trying to explain something that is in my head. You
yes,
know?
I agree.
And it doesn't always translate over properly. So by doing the Zoom and then offering it as a YouTube, I think that's been very successful for us. And I really dislike doing instructions. Like if I was trying to explain how to adhere that washi tape,
Yeah.
it's like, how do you explain it, you know?
Mhm.
Okay, so in your kit, you would have received the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece. That's going to go right on top of that white cardstock. So you can either glue it or you can tape it.
What color?
Is that the green?
It's green striped.
Oh, the green.
Oh. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, now if you're gonna tape it and you've never seen my $1 million trick, you guys know it already, some of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay, so I'm just going to take my tape, do the 4 corners. Because Cindy, I don't even know if you know this one.
I think I do.
You might. I've done it for very, very long.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
My green is just a
It'll be a refresher.
teeny
Pretty
shade
sure you're who
smaller
I
than mine.
learned
No, I
everything.
think it's supposed to be, if you look at it, it's not, I think it's that 4th one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you're hearing this type of work, you're going to take your corner and you're going to do the dog ear trick, I call it. Okay, so you start in the one corner, then you go opposite corner. And
Now
do-
we're gonna put the white on,
Yes, probably.
and it goes this way.
Now it's really messed up.
The nice thing is that that will not stick.
Like this.
So you're just going to line it
Yeah,
up.
they're- mine are different.
Jeez.
Mine are
I
different.
noticed.
Look.
No,
Look inside.
Yep,
Oh,
remember you
size
teaching me
wise.
this one?
Yeah,
sorry, I thought you meant embossing.
okay. I'm gonna-
There. And then you just squish it.
Not working. What happened here with this piece of paper?
What's the matter, Trish?
Well, I seem to be a little over on this one.
Oh, that's okay. Just cut it off.
Oh yeah, right, of course.
No worries. Mine is a little
Right,
bit wonky too, so
right.
I just cut it off.
Right, okay.
Remember, we never stress about things that don't 100% line up. You just fix it.
That is true.
As long as it's not on the fold, we just cut it off.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm behind now.
No, you're not. You're okay. I'm just going to pull the pieces that we're going to use. So there's only 3 pieces for this one, which are these 3 here. And then you're going to take a piece that is a little white one. It measures, oh my gosh, just let me double check for that size. So this one is 3 3/4 this way by 5. And I've already embossed it. That is the, I believe it's a leafy embossing folder. And we're going to adhere this. Now you can choose whether you would like to pop this layer or whether you would like to leave it flat. That's completely up to you. What did I do? I popped my layer. So if you wish to do so, carry on.
Are the flowers popped?
Yes, the flowers are also popped.
Okay.
So that's where you can make a decision now whether you want to do more or less pop. At the end of the day, it also depends whether you're mailing them out or not,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Now, again, because this is going to support quite a few elements, I put a few more pop dots on because you don't want it to go wavy. You guys are doing great for time, so don't even stress about anything. See, when I do my classes, they don't even do class prep for us most of the time.
I like no stress classes.
No, that takes the fun out of it. That's why I said, if you don't put it on right, don't worry. If it's crooked, it's okay. 'Cause the day that I have to start getting rulers out, that's not going to be fun. So again, this white one, you know, center-ish. Oops, get back here. Now this time we're going to do things a little bit different. We're going to take the embellishment and we're going to actually glue it, the two small ones, on here first. Okay, so you're going to glue those two on. Now you can just tip it a little bit. What you're doing is you're just going to place this on later. It's going to be on slight angles. So kind of see where you want to put it and see that you're happy with the placement. I like mine where they are, so I'm just going to go ahead and glue them. And I don't glue everything. I just kind of go through the center and plunk it on. Gotta love my oh so fancy terminology, right? And then this big one, you're going to put pop dots everywhere here, and that's just going to get placed onto your card like that. Okay. Then choose your sentiment that you want to put on there. And guess what? That's card 3 done. Oh my gosh, I hate having to pick always.
I keep looking at every one of them.
I know. It's funny, huh? I'm going to put celebrate on that one and pop it up. Oh, maybe not. I'm going to glue it. And there we go. Okay, Cindy, how are you doing with card number 3?
Oh, good. I just tried to pick at sentiments and I keep reading every one.
Oh, I know. I do the same thing, right? And my double
I'm good.
trouble. How are you guys? Donna and
Good.
Sharon. unmute yourself.
Yeah.
We're good. Actually, this is my favorite so far.
Oh, that's interesting.
I love
Okay.
the green. The green just pops it out.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And Trish, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing okay.
Okay, good. Robina?
I'm good. I'm just putting some Wink of Stella on it.
There's nothing safe with Winkestella now.
No, I like glitter.
Yep. Okay, so that's 3 cards done, ladies.
No, because then it's white.
It's what?
We're trying to
nothing. I'm
figure
looking
out
ahead here.
the second card on the. It has purple and white on the sides.
So that was this one, white, purple on the sides, and then
No. I mean, no. On the we haven't done it yet. We're just looking at that. Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. You just want to see if I'm really paying attention, right? Okay, we will get to that in a moment.
Yes. Oh, forgot about these.
Okie dokie. So let's do this one next. Let's need to lessen my pile here. Alrighty, so this one here is going to be your white cardstock. You're going to score it at 4 1/4.
Four and a quarter.
Is I forgot my middle piece somewhere. Where? Here's my little middle piece. There it is. Okay, so this purple piece is 3.5 by 5.5. It's also embossed with that leafy folder again. So this time I did it like this. Now, you can have a choice. Because the sentiments are bigger, this is why I worked with the size that I did. If you put a smaller one on, you can also cut the top if you want, so that you have more like this. That's optional. I'm not doing it that way, but you can. I just like to share different ways that you can do things as well. The other thing that you can also do is this card will lend itself well to go this way, with this being here, and then you'll have your saying in here. Right? Just make you think a little bit that you don't have to do them exactly the way that I did. You can leave the centerpiece in while you're working, or you can take the centerpiece out. So here's what it would look like out. I just found that it took away from the flower personally. So that is the reason why I put this piece, it's an actual from the die cut, put it back in, and it makes the flower pop.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just, you know, my idea on that. So you may do however that you like, but before adhering everything down, just kind of lay it down and see what you think. So do you want to do it sideways? Put this little guy up here like that. And then, you know, you can pop this part up, you know, whatever that you like.
No, I'm doing it the other way.
I will do it that way too, just because that's what I have in the pictures. So who likes making shaker cards?
Yes. Yay.
Cute, cute, cute. Good to know. Heartfelt's Creation, they put out a sneak peek the other day, and it lends itself so well to shaker cards.
Is that for that next set that's coming out? The
Yes, yes. They torment us with that. I know this is when you wish you had Tom from Gina K, right? Playing in the background, his guitar.
This way there, I can use it this way, right? Yeah.
Why would it be kidding?
Oh,
What?
I have my 7-year-old grandson here and he's downstairs keeping me company.
Okay.
So I forgot to put it back on mute. And I was working with this black craft mat, and then I realized my Tim Holtz thing works way better, you know, the tonic glass mat
Right.
for keeping things straighter for me.
So on mine, this is what I say, I don't worry about it if it's not perfect. Mine is just a little smidgen off. I'm just going to cut that little piece off. Okay. So now what I did to put this piece in here, I just flipped it over, put it together like a puzzle, and put tape on it to hold it in place. Easiest way to make sure it's lined up properly is to keep this flat, push it down, and then just let these little doodads kind of fit into place, hold it, and tape it. And there you go, perfect fit. And I'm going to put pop dots behind here now. How's the teaching speed today, everybody? Okay?
Perfect.
perfect.
Good.
Good, Carol.
Thank you. Okay, and then you're just going to go maybe, a 1/4 of an inch-ish, and then center-ish, and you place it. Here's where you can choose. You can glue that flower straight down, but personally, I found that when you pop it, it adds just a little more interest to the card. And then your sentiment, and then you're golden again. And even though we've read them 100 times, we're still going to pick through all of them.
Yep.
And I'm going to pop my sentiment because it just adds a little more interest. There, committed. Boom. Okay, Robina, how you doing with that card?
Great, just finished.
Okay, Trish, how you doing?
Good, I just finished as well.
Yay. And my double trouble, Donna and Sharon?
I think we're ready to go.
Yeah, we're good.
Woohoo. And Cindy?
Yep, all good.
Excellent. Good job, guys.
Pretty.
It's gorgeous.
So
Yeah.
simple.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you putting on it?
I'm putting, have a wonderful day. Yes.
Okay, shaker time.
Ooh,
Ooh, right? So these little gems that are in there, they're from Picket Fence. I love the colors. They were just perfect for this card. So what we're going to do is you're going to take another piece of cardstock. We're going to score at 4 1/4 again. Four and a quarter.
I know what it was. It was either a cannonball, where they pull the trigger and then boom.
Then your purple piece is going to be cut the exact same size. So it's going to be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and we're going to adhere that onto the white piece.
and
You use tape or glue, whichever that you like.
I kind of want to be like a cookie.
again, always with this one, what's going on?
What's the matter?
Oh, just me again with my scoring. I don't know why the first 3 cards are okay, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong here to.
Yeah,
Make it
the
off.
sometimes that it'll happen. You just get out of that little groove thing and
Yeah, it's really weird.
So since we're doing that, what you can do, Trish, is if it is just score it at 4 1/4 again.
Okay.
And the side that has the actual bump on it, this is going to cover that up, right? So what you can do to embellish the inside to hide that is just take a little strip of paper, decorative, and just put 2 little strips in somewhere, and it covers it all up.
Okay, perfect.
I'm the boo-boo queen.
Baby queen. Yeah, it's just so
And
strange.
sometimes how you get your best creations is from that, you know,
Yes.
the boo-boos. It's like, I don't know if you guys followed on Facebook when I did that one Pinkfresh butterfly and I didn't clean the blending brush properly. And I had a little bit of vintage photo still left on the brush. But
Mhm.
once I committed, I couldn't go back because I was right on video. So I continued with Victorian velvet.
Right.
And 2 other colors. I forgot now what they were, but that vintage photo just gave such a vintage look to the color and the butterfly. It was like gorgeous. So
Awesome.
sometimes just mix your colors. That's what I mean. Like that's, you know, from little mistakes like that, that's where some of the best ideas come from.
Right.
You need a key.
Well, like I said, if I don't get it cut 100%, I just cut off a little bit off the bottom. Nobody is going to sit there with a ruler and measure a 1/16 of an inch to cut it off unless it's my dad. He would notice or would have noticed. Okie dokie. So then once we've got this, you've got another piece of white cardstock that's just going to go over top. Just check that you have enough border on there. I do, so I'm okay with that. And I'm just going to take that down as well.
It's a pretty embossing folder.
Very nice. It's a Sizzix one. I've got more on order. I think I have one in the store. So if there's anything that anybody wants, you can just let me know. And then I'll either order it for you or we might have it available in the store already. Plus I have orders coming for all kinds of things. So this embossing folder is called Leafy Pattern. It's a 3D folder, so it is a little bit thicker. To get the nice embossing to come up, what you do is you will lightly spritz the embossing folder and then put it through. It will resist the cracking because the fibers from the paper are wet, so they're loose. And then when they dry up, they're nice and stiff again. So it's a little
Okay.
tip for you. It's anything that we're using in the class today, I'm also offering a 15% discount. So this embossing folder is regular $15.79 and you would get 15% off.
Oh, what embossing folder are you gonna buy? This one. You like it that much? Yeah. Oh. I'll
You
buy.
have all the,
Do you want
or
us
do
to
you have
tell
all
you
the
now or?
Pinkfresh on your website?
Yeah, it might be Cindy. But if you want to just let me know, I can write it down for you. And
We
good.
don't.
Did anybody want one of those? I'm sorry.
I do, Donna.
Donna, okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what she's talking about for sure?
It's the embossing folder you're talking about, right?
That is correct.
Yes.
I have to check my stash.
Yeah, I really liked it and I thought it lent itself very well to this hibiscus collection. So that was really the only one that I used.
Yeah, it's really nice.
This can be used for men or women. It's not flowery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Masculine cards. This pretty
Yeah.
much covers you for everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you're gonna learn how to make a shaker from scratch. What you're gonna do is you can edge this around here.
She meant edge it with the
Oh.
ink if you, right.
Yeah,
You know, I've learned a life lesson. I popped these apart thinking, well, yeah, they must come apart. And yep. And this is just a white card with these two bands on it. Yeah. No.
okay, how's everybody doing there? We're good?
Good, good.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to flip this over and you're going to have a piece of acetate and you're going to put it over top, but we're not going to cut it yet. So, because I'm lazy, I would rather cut it while it's on here than try to figure out like crazy what the measurements are. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this to size. Okay, so I've cut just so that there's a little bit of white here and a little bit of white there, but it's overhanging here. Does that make
Sorry.
sense?
No, can you say that again?
Yeah, let me see if I have a piece of black here. Might be able to, yeah, okay. So on here, I'm taking this acetate
Yeah,
and I'm putting it over top.
okay,
I'm just going to trim it so that I don't have to do all this little fussy cutting in here.
right.
So it's just small enough there. And on this side too, and this side, but you should be okay.
Just the two sides.
Yeah. Okay. Then where you have, I'm just going to cut a little bit more off of mine because I don't want to do that much cutting. Okay. So now you'll see where you have your four corners that are sticking out. You're just going to put your scissor under there and you're just going to angle cut it. So I'm going to see if I can get, can you see that?
Mm,
I know it's a little bit hard because.
No,
of
but
the-
I think I understand what you
Hang on,
mean.
I'm just going to put a pen mark so you can kind of follow what I've done. Okay. Okay, see the pen mark? Okay, there's where we cut off to make it straight. Now this is where the
Okay.
was.
Oh, okay.
We're going to cut.
Okay,
So
Cut it
same as this
around.
one. I put a pen mark. That's where we're going to cut again.
So what, we're cutting down straight here and then the corners. Oh, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
So you're just doing it so there's no overhang, right?
So there's no overhang. That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I've just taught you how to do a shaker without a whole lot of work.
Like that.
And you
So
can
my circles come apart, so I'm gonna be able to glue them together, right?
you can tape them.
Tape them, okay.
Tape them together. So what you'll do is you're going to tape your circles together. Okay. But make sure that this is cut because, and then you're going to take, so I'm going to just show you now. You're going to take your tape and you need to make sure that every little section all the way around is taped, that there are no gaps. Okay. I will quickly do mine here and I will show you what I mean. So it's going to come like this. I'm going to push the camera down so you can see better. Okay. So it's going to go to here. You're going to lift that. Now, Cindy, if it was you that took yours apart, this is at the same time you're going to glue them back together.
Okay.
So then I'm going to take another piece. This is a little tedious, but it's okay. You're going to overlap that first piece of tape
One pen.
and put your second one on.
Are you using double-sided tape?
That's correct.
Okay,
Second one on.
She means the middle.
So you're just gonna follow that little circle.
Oh, you drew it.
What's that?
Sorry.
Followed it. That's what she did.
She
Okay.
did.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So you're
did.
gonna take another little piece of tape.
Oh, sorry,
You're
then
gonna
yes.
overlap that last piece and you're gonna put that one on.
Oh, what are we
The
doing?
reason that you do not want any gaps at all, any of your embellishments will come out.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
Yeah, it happened to me too. It's really.
And you'll continue that pattern all the way around.
So it is.
Remembering always to overlap the previous piece. That way you make sure that it's all done. It's all nicely sealed. Okay, so hold your little circle up in the light and then you can see if you've missed any of those pieces because you really don't want to miss any. So now you're going to take, I'm going to see if I can put it on this black piece here. So you're going to have your circle. You're going to take that piece of acetate and you're going to just hold it above and you're going to place it down. And you're going to give that a good little rub because you want to make sure that that is all covered. Okay. So has everyone used all their small little circles now?
yes.
Good. Okay. All right. Okay, so now we've created the window for the shaker card. Now what we're going to do, and I forgot my tape. Home tape. Okay, I can do it with pop dots. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create the shaker part. So you're going to take your pop dots or your foam tape. Hopefully you guys have foam tape. That works better.
I'm still taping.
Okay. Nope, go ahead.
Am I the
Yes,
only
I'm-
one?
Who's
Now I gotta find my phone
I'm
tape.
still taping.
okay? No,
Oh,
go
I'm
ahead.
still taping too.
Nope, go ahead. Sorry. I can wait.
That's gonna kill. So they're gonna kill people. And they're gonna trample.
And now you take all the, you know, the backs off and then put the acetate
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you put the acetate on. That's right.
I'm never gonna find all the edges. Terrible.
So now you know why the shaker domes are so popular in the store.
Yes.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because they're one step, two step done, right?
Mhm.
So you take the tape off now?
Yeah. You take the tape off because you're going to put your acetate on top of that now.
Take the back of the tape.
Didn't we just tape the acetate onto the circles?
Are you, did you finish that already? So that you have a window now?
Yes.
Okay, then perfect.
But I take the backs off the tape or not?
I'm not sure where you're at. So you made the window. Did you do the pop dots already all the way around?
No.
Oh, okay. So right now we're just concerned that we did the window. So as long as you did the taping and
Yeah,
acetate on top of it, so it's adhered, that's where we're at right now.
okay,
Okay?
yes.
Trish, how you doing? Are you ready to move on?
No, I'm still getting my tape off. I'm having problems with the tape.
One of them
Use a
goes.
push pin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying to use my little tool here and I'm just,
Just being stubborn.
it's just being stubborn. Got my little,
Well,
look,
finger.
Here, I've got some. If you don't-
Okay, and
Yeah, here.
Cindy, how you doing?
And then does the foam tape go all the way around?
Yes, it will. But what you want to do, and I'll explain it in 1 second. Sharon,
I'll
and
wait.
Donna, how are you guys doing?
Not quite caught up.
Okay, I'm just going to explain the shaker so anybody that's ready can go on. So what you want to do, very, very, very important. I'm using pop dots, but it doesn't matter if you're using foam tape or square pop dots, round, it doesn't make any difference. So what you want to do is you want to make sure, leave your tape on. I just did that totally backwards. No, take it off. And you're going to push the next piece of tape right next to it. I just want to take this off 1 sec. Okay, you want to push it right into the next piece so that there are no gaps. Okay, so see here. Come on, camera, work with me. See how that's butting right up to the next one? So there's
Yeah.
no spaces. So that's what you want to create now. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're using pop dots, foam tape, whatever tape that you're using. You have to make sure that it is super well connected.
And then I'm getting it all goopy with my fingers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cheryl, have we put
acetate?
the acetate on yet or is what? Have I-
Did you make a window already like this, Trish?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So when you've got the window done, you're now going to take your foam tape or your pop dots, whatever you're using, and you're going to push them so that they connect together, that there's no spaces. You're going to do that all the way around.
Hey, but have I put my acetate on yet?
Yeah, you put the
Oh,
tape
okay.
on here and then you put the acetate, right?
Okay, so I put the acetate on the double-sided tape and then I'm putting foam dots on.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, okay.
Nope, that's okay. Robina, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm not quite sure if I'm supposed to take the back off the double-sided tape before I put the foam tape on.
Hold on. I'm going to pin you so I can see what you're doing. Hold on 1 second, please.
Oh, not bad for my first one.
Okay, if you can just tell me what you've done or show me. Yep, hold it up to the camera. Up
So-
higher so I can see. Yep.
But
And
on the back, I've got my double-sided tape.
that's perfect.
Should I have peeled the backing off the double-sided tape?
So is your window attached to the white frame or to the double-sided tape? So that you've got your white frame, your double-sided tape all the way around,
Yeah,
and then your acetate. So you've created
yes.
a window. Perfect, perfect. So now
Okay.
what you're going to do is you're going to add foam dots or pop dots together like this.
Yeah,
And you're going to piece them so they go all the way around. You do not want any spaces in this area here.
okay,
Okay, so every join, you just push it together. Because if you have any spaces there, your stuff is going to fall out.
okay. Makes sense.
Anyone else need clarification on that? Okay, we're good. So let's see what happens. So always remember to push so that there's no spaces. Unless you really don't like the person you're giving the card to, because you know everybody shakes these as soon as they get them. You go, oops. I'm so sorry. Like the Payless commercial, not sorry. This is the hardest card you're making tonight, ladies.
Good, because it's making me think too hard.
That's okay, but just think how pretty it's going to look when you're done.
I know, it's awesome.
And Trish, you're going to be in Oshawa on the 15th.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, I read your email. Sorry,
Mhm.
a little off topic. Just let me see, because we got that project to do. Just you and I will do it then.
Yeah. Do you want to do it at the store or?
Yeah, just give me 1 second. I just want to make sure that the 15th works, but I'll also email you to confirm. But just while I was thinking of it.
Okay.
Oh, what's on the 15th? Oh, that's up. Oh, wait a minute. Yep, that's absolutely perfect.
Perfect. Okay, my test is at 11:40, so
Okay.
I'll send you a message.
Yep.
About, what time we'll meet and all that.
Yeah, that'll be great. I'll look
Yeah.
forward to that. Since you're the only one that wanted to do it with me, I'm like, okay, fine. I'm just going to have a party with Trish.
I can't believe more people didn't want to do it. It's so
What is
beautiful.
that for? Not
That
that, I
was-
mean, it's kind of a long drive, but
It was for the Vintage Seaside. We were doing a work along on Facebook.
oh, okay.
And it's not something that we've ever done before, but we thought we would try and see how people liked it. And Trish was the only one. Do you know what I got is, well, if you're going to do it as an official class, we'll do it. I'm like, but you're getting the class for free. You just buy your paper.
Yeah, and you work like we're working tonight, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I'm
so
like, okay, no problem.
maybe people didn't understand.
I don't think I've seen that one. I'll have to look.
No, I
Vintage
think that was
Seaside.
2 weeks ago or so, but yeah,
Hmm.
that's okay.
Hey, since I've been living on the ocean, I do everything seaside. I love seaside.
Oh,
Gotta have it all.
love seaside. You need to.
Was it
uh,
a Thursday thing or like
It was Thursday at 7:30,
oh yeah, see, I don't often see those.
right?
I'm usually busy at
Um,
that time, so.
So who's Cindy? You need to look at 3/4 design.
Look at what? Sorry.
3/4 design on the website.
Okay.
Gorgeous nautical paper.
Oh,
Like
Oh, really?
absolutely beautiful.
3/4 design?
yeah. They're all the papers are really amazing now, eh?
Oh, they're gorgeous.
Like
I
you
was
want to
starting
buy
to worry. Because what I did see for a bit was like, yeah, I don't think so. So now that this is done, put it in a safe place
okay,
and put that aside for now.
right?
So now what we're going to do is, well, actually, that's a lie. You need it. You're going to turn it that the sticky side is up. So the pop dots are up. And we're just going to place this flower to see where you want to place that shaker. Okay.
Okay.
Once you're happy with where it is, you're going to glue that flower down completely. So you want all the outer edges
Oh, wow.
all glued down. Any excess, you want to make sure to wipe it off.
Carol, what other flowers come in this Pinkfresh?
There's sunflowers, there's so many. Dahlias, fuchsias, there's all kinds. And we have quite a few. We're waiting for things still to come in, But like there's a daisy one, there's, I don't know, there's just so many different kinds of flowers. They've really, really become popular. So they keep just banging out more and more stuff all
No
the
doubt.
time. If you go to shop by brand in our website,
Yeah,
and then just go to Pinkfresh,
okay.
there's all kinds there.
Do you have fuchsias in stock? I bet you they're beautiful.
I think so. And again, if there's something missing, what Pinkfresh is doing pretty much right now is they'll do a stencil set, a die, a stamp, and a coordinating washi tape. Okay. So everybody with me with the location of their flower now, nicely glued down, no excess glue sticking out anywhere.
All good.
Okay. You're going to take your sequins and you're going to put them, I'm going to show you. I didn't have enough for my own card because I didn't want to break up any more kits, but I'm just going to put prills in. I think. Just give me 1 minute. What do I have here? Yeah, we'll put some prills in. So the whole idea now is that you're going to take your sequins and you're going to put them in the center. Okay, I'm just
All of the sequins that we have.
yeah, that should be good. If you find that it's too much, just remove some. Okay, then you're going to take your your little circle window, and you're going to place it right on top. Look where your flower is, and you're going to press down firmly. And use your fingers to go all the way around. Don't shake anything, because you want to make sure that every little nook and cranny of that double-sided tape is stuck to that cardstock below. I'd rather take a minute longer to make sure. Okay.
I almost caught a fruit fly in mine.
Yeah. I have success, see? And that's just done with prills. Now there's one little secret that I can share with you. When doing these, if you find that you're, some people just really have almost like an electricity to them, right? So everything sticks to the acetate. Take one of those embossing buddies. It's an anti-static mat for when you're doing your heat embossing or glitter work, and give it a quick wipe and it will reduce the static. Mine are okay, so I'm happy they're not shaking out anywhere, but that's what they look like with prills in them.
Well, that's pretty.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Right. All righty, so now we're just going to finish this one up. You're going to need this, and 2 little leaves. So the one we're just going to glue to the bottom. And then again, just place them before you glue anything so you know how it's going to look. Okay, so the little purple one, I'm going to glue it on. And then this one, I'm going to pop. That's a little confusing. Pop it as I have glue in my hand. You're going to put pop dots on this one.
So we're putting all these colored sequins in there?
I may have given you more than you need.
Oh, wait, Grandma.
Yeah.
So, you know, just kind of play it by ear or visual to see how it's going to look. So you don't have to put them all in. But you definitely just want to make sure that they stay in the center. And then the fun part, find your sentiment. And I'm just going to glue that one down. Now, if you have the leaves, you can put the option of putting the leaves in. Of course, it depends on the type of sentiment that you have, that you're using. And I may not use any leaves on this one. Yep, that looks okay. Again, you just use your glue so that you can slide it where you need it to go. See, sometimes you don't even need the bling to make it look pretty. Sometimes just plain and simple is also nice.
Well, if you have the fuchsia in
Mhm.
store, save them for me, please.
What would you like in the fuchsia set?
The Pinkfresh,
Yes.
whatever
Um,
you have, like the washi tape, the dyes, the
Stamp, die, stencil, and washi.
yeah.
Okay.
Is that what I need for this?
You don't need the stamp, you just need the washi and the die for it. But I mean, the idea, I would definitely get the stamp with it, because once you've done it 42 times, what are you going to do with your die, right?
Yeah, they all line up, right?
They do. Yes, they
Yeah.
all work together. So with the Pinkfresh, with the stencil, it's a colored layering stencil. So you will stamp
Oh.
your image, and then the stencils are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you put your first color down, then you take that stencil off. So it does the coloring for you.
Oh,
And that
okay.
works on the with the stamp.
Have you done a class showing that, Carol? I can't remember how all those layer things are, because I'm afraid to buy it because I don't understand how it all works.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Okay, so I could do an inspirational Thursday on that, or we could do a class where I supply the stencil. What do you guys think?
Bring it now. Bring it.
Any input on that one?
Sorry, I'm getting.
I would love to see a class on it. Like I'd like to see you like a demonstration.
Yeah.
Right,
I'd like to
okay.
see the
So like an
demonstration.
inspirational Thursday then, Sue?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, yep, I can do that. I will not be responsible for what your cart looks like when you're done, because it's amazing. The Altenew does the same principle.
Oh, okay. They
Okay,
just started
so
doing
they
that,
work
didn't
with
they?
a stamp die and stencil idea as well. And they work basically the same way. It's amazing coloring. So if you don't like to color,
I
you
don't.
can't beat that system.
I like that I like the washi tape though, because it's just beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and the last card that I'm going to show you is how to make a sticker out of your washi tape.
Oh,
So if you want to use it in your art journals, in your scrapbooking, to decorate your envelopes. I think I even did some where I had some left and I just did it at the bottom here where I created
okay.
it as a sticker.
That's neat.
Yeah, it's nice and versatile. That is definitely the one thing with the washi tapes, definitely. Okay, is everybody done their shaker card?
Yep,
Robina, you're done?
I am.
Did
Yeah,
it explode or you did good?
I did good. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yes,
It
we're done.
shakes.
Great.
Okay, Trish,
yeah, it's all done.
no explosions?
No.
Woohoo! Okay, Donna and Sharon.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yay! And Cindy.
Good. I love it. It's beautiful.
Woohoo! There you go. Good job, everybody. I was expecting at least one of you to say it exploded.
Nope,
Oh,
not a thing.
excellent. Okay, so the next one. This one you have to do a little bit of cutting because what I did was I used acetate for in this part of the card.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it looks like, so when it's, let me see if I can do.
Oh, nice.
So when it sits, okay, of course it's not going to do it now. Anyways, it's an insert. The nice thing is too, some of the acetates will have snowflake on it. You can emboss the acetate to put different things on it. So it's a really fun, just a little bit of a different card. So in your kit, you will have gotten two that probably threw you guys right off, little purple strips.
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our last piece of cardstock and we're going to score at 4 1/4.
Oh, well, there you go. Now I know what I did wrong. Silly girl. I got it figured out on the last card.
Of course you would, right?
But for whatever reason, I don't have any more big picture things.
Okay, now can you measure the width of your strip, the purple one that you have in your kit? It should be, I think it's 3/4 inch by 5 1/2. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I got 5 1/2.
Yeah,
Okay.
3/4 by 5 1/2.
Excellent. Okay, so now what we want to do to create this is you want to cut off so that there's 3/4 of an inch on this side. So we're cutting that off. I will show you. So watch which way your card goes. That's kind of important, but you have options if we cut it wrong. So you're going to open your card and you're going to go to the 3/4 mark. You know, if it's not quite there, don't worry. We just match it all up when we're done. Okay, and you're going to knit and cut. So you're going to have this little flap going nowhere. Okay. Yep, go ahead.
I'm confused. Oh,
Okay. You're gonna open the card. So
okay.
this was my whole card, right? We scored it at 4 1/4 right here. And now you're going to cut off at 3. You're going to cut off at 3/4 of an inch.
That's what I said.
Yep.
I thought you meant cut it off.
No, no, no.
here. Yeah,
At the
3/4 of an inch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's all that's going to be left on that side. Did I cut your white strips for you already or not?
I don't have any.
Okay, no,
No.
you're going to cut them yourself. That's okay. That's what I thought I did.
Okay, how did you measure?
I'm just
Do
going to
it.
wait for Donna and Sharon to finish up and probably Trish.
Thank you.
I hope I cut mine right.
Who said that?
Me,
Trish?
Trish.
Okay.
Yeah, I
hang
think
on, I'm
I
gonna pin
did.
you. Add pin.
It looks
Show
right.
show me in the camera.
Yeah.
3/4 of an
Yeah.
inch beyond there.
Yeah, looks good.
Okay,
Yep.
we're
you're
cut.
good. Okay, perfect. Anybody else? Everybody's good?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you're going to take that white piece that we just cut off and you're going to cut 3 times 3/4 of an inch. You're going to make 3 strips, 3/4 of an inch. If they're not all the same, don't worry. We'll fix it later. Make sure.
Oh, no. Do you want this one?
No.
I don't understand.
Technically, you needed 2, but that's okay.
I can't figure this out. 3/4 of an inch.
It doesn't have 3/4 of an inch.
I can't see. Oh, right there.
Okay, we're good?
I have no clue what I'm doing.
All you have to do,
Good. I
do
don't
is-
either.
is cut your strips of
Yeah.
the excess piece. You want technically 2 pieces that are 3/4 inch this way by 5.5.
So, okay, I'm trying to figure it out on this cutting board. Okay, maybe if I go this way.
So remember, you need it 5.5 long, but only
Yeah.
3/4 of an inch wide.
3/4 of an inch wide.
Mhm.
You're all- No, that was.
Okay.
The wrong one.
I think I understand. I'm trying it.
Don't you worry, you got it.
Like that, this goes on here.
Okay.
Showing us how to make stickers.
Maybe this.
Yeah.
Here.
So we're gonna put this all together first.
Okay.
Trish, you're good?
I'm gonna keep us unmuted.
Okay. So this here now, you have a piece of acetate that is 4.25 by 5.5. We're going to adhere that to the flap here. Okay, with
Inside of it.
double-sided tape.
On the inside of the flap.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Okay. You okay, Trish?
Oh, not foam, not
Oh,
thick
oh,
tape.
yeah, yeah. So
Trish,
So
you're
you're-
okay?
Your flap is up right now?
Okay, so now we're gonna take that piece of acetate
Oh, yeah, okay,
and we're going to adhere it to the inside of that flap.
right,
So
okay,
that when it closes, it looks like it's part of the card.
right, got you. How are you adhering it?
Just with double-sided tape. So what I'm going to do
Okay,
is just follow this peak, put one at the top.
Yep.
And one near the bottom, but not
Got it.
quite on the crease.
right,
Okay,
so it doesn't wreck the fold.
exactly. So then you're just going to remove those. And then what you can do is you can stand this up a little bit like that.
Mhm.
Make an
Okay.
L. Place this just right into your card like this. Line it up. Hold it with your thumbs and close this. And ta-da!
Ta-da! I'm done.
Okay, awesome. So now you're going to take one of your purple strips and you're going to put it on top.
Well,
Now,
that's
if you
too-
want to keep it white, you may keep it white. If you want to add the purple, you can add the purple, completely up to you. So I'm just going to tape that and put it on.
Is purple strip on top of here.
So I put that there.
This glue, it dries in the tip like within minutes. I know.
Is that the Art Institute for the glue?
No,
Oh,
the dry is clear.
Oh, dries
Dries
clear?
clear.
Okay. What I do with my dries clear when I'm done using it, and I'm not doing it because I'm on camera right now. When I'm done using it every time, I do this. I tap it. It pushes all the glue that's in the spout down.
Oh,
yeah,
good
yeah,
idea. Good
because
tip.
it really does clog up in the spout.
It does.
Carol,
Yes.
how big is that piece of acetate?
It is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I think mine was a little short, but
If it is, then just in the width. If it's a
Oh,
little
yeah.
bit short in the width,
Why not?
don't worry. Just move it a little bit down, that's all. You know me, it's 5 1/2-ish.
Yeah. This is very hard to get this acetate on straight. And-
Nope.
Oh,
So
well,
Trish,
Yeah,
all you had to do, I'm just gonna grab another piece of acetate, is put this flap up like this,
yeah.
okay?
Oh,
Then you're going to
gee.
take your acetate and you're
And
gonna lay
that.
it down on your card like this.
Oh, shit.
Hold it and then close this flap.
Okay, well, mine's a bit cockeyed.
Okay, don't worry about it. It's totally fixable still, even though it's crooked.
Mm.
So what you'll do is you're gonna close it and then
Mhm.
trim off where you, as you call it, is cockeyed.
Yeah.
Mine is a little bit too. I'm not, I mean, you know, it's all fixable. Don't worry.
None of us are perfect.
Exactly. See, even I'm not doing it right. But that's okay. It gives me an opportunity to show you how to fix things, right? So
Yeah.
even if it's off here, Trish,
Yeah,
don't worry about that. You're not going to see that when you're done.
okay.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to open up our card. You're going to take one of your white strips, and that's going to cover that acetate and the adhesive, so you don't even see it.
Okay.
Okay, but make sure that it's not interfering with your hinge.
Yeah, with the hinge. Okay.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
So when we're doing the bottom, even if you're crooked, you're not going to see that. Because the bottom part is also going to have the cardstock.
Okay, so you go like that.
So worry not.
Okay, and now we put that one of those white strips in, you
Yeah.
said?
In the inside,
And how are you doing that? Just with the
so
tape again?
I'm putting double-sided tape
Mm-hmm.
on the back. I'm lining it up with the piece that I have here already. And then I'm just going to hold it with my fingers, make sure that the card is still going to close properly.
Great.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So now what you'll have is this on the front, this on the back.
Use the cutter.
No, I
you
just had a little
bit.
nab.
Okay, how's that going for everybody?
Good.
Just about there.
Robina, you're okay?
Just about there. Just putting my white strip on.
Okay,
Mm.
yep. Trish, how you making out?
Yeah, just putting my white strip on too.
Look at you guys go. Good job.
That card there that I tried to write, it looks like something William painted. Well, it does. The inside is very pretty, but that looks like, you know, Grayson or William.
That's why I
Was a school
I wanted,
painting.
really do want to do more watercolor.
Okay,
You
so
couldn't
now
give
what
her
you're going
that?
to do is you're going to open that card again. You're going to take this white strip. You're going to put double-sided tape on here and you're going to adhere it to the bottom of your card like that. Now that's in the inside. So you have white here and white here. So Trish, are you crooked at this bottom part here?
I got it all recentered.
Oh, good job. Excellent. Okay,
Yeah.
carry on.
I took the tape off, took the acetate off, and I just retaped it, and it all
Perfect.
worked out.
Good,
So,
Just on the inside.
so now you just said the blue, the purple piece, or
I'm doing the white
the
piece
acetate.
first, but you can do the
Is
purple
it?
piece.
Oh, on the acetate.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
On the inside, right?
yeah. So the white that we're doing now is for the bottom flap.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're going to open it up. So where you put the white one here, you're now going to put a white piece across the bottom.
Oh, the acetate.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I was gonna put. I can't see it.
It's hard to see.
Put another piece of colored paper underneath.
Yeah.
Oh, that's green on here.
And you're just going to line it up like that. Pull your little tabs. Okay, and so what you'll have now is you'll see your tape marks from the front. And that's where your last piece of purple is going to come in and it's going to cover that.
Oh,
Very, very clever.
Ah, thank you. Something fun.
well, that's how crooked I went.
Oh,
But I can fix it with the
Yes.
purple
yes.
strip.
Now you can do a card like this with vellum as well. So instead of using acetate in here, you can use vellum.
That'd be pretty, too.
Another very pretty look.
How long will it go on blow?
A couple more minutes.
So Trish, remember we always said you were
Oh,
the
maybe we
first
should-
one away
Yeah, but remember
for
I couldn't
classes?
get it.
Oh,
Today you lose
yeah.
because Cindy and Robina are both from British Columbia.
And I'm further than Rena.
Because I'm in the middle of the desert.
Oh dear.
And she's on the ocean.
Nice, right?
Yeah, I'm a little jealous.
Oh,
But
Donna, my
it's
phone is
cold.
right.
Okay. So when you've done that now, when you close it, okay, here's where I messed up a little bit, but that's not a big deal. I'm just going to take my paper trimmer, fix that up. Nobody will even know.
Way ahead of you.
So you have purple on your front. When you open it, you've got the white in here.
Nice.
So if anybody else needs to trim off their little boo-boos, now's the time. There we go. Done. Okay, so now the fun part. I'm going to show you how to turn your washi tape into a sticker. All right. Any ideas how I did it? Anybody want to guess?
Into a sticker. I would have no clue. It's late.
Me neither.
Okay.
Oh, a die.
Nope, nope, nope. I'm just trying to find my other piece here. I kept on my bag to put all my sentiments in so they don't end up on the floor right now. Okay. No guesses, eh? You guys ever heard of this thing called parchment paper?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
You know, for baking,
Yeah,
parchment paper? Mike?
yeah.
Okay, you're going to take a piece of parchment paper. You're going to lay it down.
That is.
You're going to take washi tape.
That's what that is. You put parchment tape. Oh, I see. So that the sticky side was in.
So the sticky side is going to go down
I
on
thought she was
here.
gonna say we needed it. Well, aren't you clever? That's why you get paid the big bucks.
Right? Okay, so this is a little tricky, so you have to make sure that that washi tape, I have a stencil pal. I left it at the store though, because I was showing somebody else today. Okay, so we're going to make sure that that's nicely stuck down. Okay, so what you can do is while I'm just going to take my die cut now and cut this
I
out.
would not fussy cut.
So in your that little cardstock
She is a
pouch, you can open that, and those are going to be your die cuts on parchment. So don't peel them apart yet. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to trim this up to fit into the big shot.
Yeah. Are we muted? No. Do you want me to mute?
And it will want to curl and everything else,
Oh,
and that's fine. We just push it back down because remember it's sticking on a non-sticky surface. You're going to take the big shot or whatever that you have for die cutting. Sorry, I'm just going to push the camera up so you can see. I'm going to find my die that I just had in my hand. Now I'm working over myself. 1 sec. You always know it's time to clean up
Yeah,
when.
scissors really come down, don't they? With the foam and yeah, that shit.
So we're just going to line up the die on top of the parchment paper this time. All right, and then we're
Figure out for sure. Is this just sticky back foam stuff?
I have a bad habit that if I don't put those plates back, I pick up the big shot and they go flying. So there we go. This is now on parchment paper. You're creating stickers with that. Okay, so just push them over to the side. And now you're going to take, where's my card? Here's my card. Okay, you're going to take that big one and you're going to peel the parchment paper off. And you can feel that it's actually sticky, right?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
cool.
And you're just going to put that onto your card with the acetate. And it will go a little bit over the cardstock, which is fine. You're just going to burnish that onto there. So this is great for journaling, scrapbooking, decorating your envelopes, decorating the inside of your card. Okay, so there's that one. And then we're going to use this one.
I don't have anything left for this card except for 2 little leaves.
It should be in that little package that looks like with tape on 3 sides, Trish. Like a little pouch
Hmm,
in your kit.
right?
That's where
Oh.
that's where these pieces are in.
Oh, got ya.
I put them in special so that they wouldn't try to separate.
Oh, okay.
So I had to think of
Probably
something.
said that, but I missed it. I'm sorry.
That's okay. So now these have been turned into stickers using the parchment paper.
That is wild. Wow.
That is really cool.
It is
Good.
really cool. I like this.
And then this, you're just going to put on here. Isn't that cool?
That is very cool.
And then just to add a little something, I put it in the inside. I used the fern leaf. And I kind of looked where this was going and I kind of just plunked it in here. And you can see it right through.
An easier way of getting the parchment paper off.
It should come off really easy.
You know, what am I using here?
Does as
If
soon
you
as you get
actually,
it
if you just
started.
take, okay, so here's another, I'm gonna tell you another $1 million trick coming up, ladies. This is if you use the Scotch removable
Mhm.
tape. And what you're going to do, so somebody has less nails than I do.
Yeah.
Okay, all you're going to do is you're going to take, I'm just going to put it on the black here again somewhere, just one second. I told you, I find all the little shortcuts. All right,
That's good.
so you're going to put the tape on the top. You're going to burnish that down. Oops, it's got stuck to the plastic. Hang on. Now I think this should work. Okay, so now you have this stuck to it. Just take your fingernails and peel that. Oh, no, it's not going to work. It works with regular stickers. So even if you just kind of go back and forth, it will come off.
Okay.
And here I was worried you guys, it was all going to come off before. But even if you find like a peak and just pick at it. See?
I got the other one off really quick, but not this one.
There's always got to be one. So any of your ones that are now left, you can just decorate the insides of your cards.
Okay. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
So
Yeah.
Carol, I'm thinking instead of the fuchsia, I think I'd rather have the hibiscus.
You would like the hibiscus set? Anybody
Yeah.
ordering, like I said, anything that we're using today, you get your 15% off. So I'm going to change you to hibiscus, Cindy.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I just really like the colors. I was just looking at the fuchsia online, and
Yeah.
purple's my favorite color.
So
I
you'll
think
get
I'll
the
go with it.
15% off as well. Donna, you'll get the 15% off on your embossing folder order. And if anybody else would like anything, just let me know. We have these are coming in. They're still on pre-order with Pinkfresh. So you get the big circle and the small circle. That's what we use today in the class for doing the shaker card and
Right.
doing that. So this die is $20.39 and then you'll get 15% off if anybody would like that.
Oh,
I'll
I
take
would
one
like,
of those two, please.
Okay,
Yeah.
who said that? Cindy?
Yep.
Okay, just a minute. Cindy, somebody else said yes?
Trish,
Trish?
and I would like the tape.
The washi tape?
Yeah, this hibiscus tape.
Okay. Do you want the
And-
die or do you have it already, Trish?
What die?
There's a die to cut it all out.
I don't think so, no.
You're gonna fussy cut them?
No, I would use the die.
Okay.
Yeah, no way.
Okie dokie. And now, can you-
Carol,
yes,
sorry, just a thought or a
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
With this card here,
let me
there's
just
really,
you.
you can't really do you can't really do a sentiment, eh? Because it would show through
If you
inside.
do it in this area here,
Yeah.
okay?
Okay, yes. Well, it would still show through.
I don't know,
think.
let me try.
You could put
could
the
put it in the
sentiment on the
center, too.
top. You know, at
just
the
a
You could
top
put
of
it
the
in the-
card.
Hold on, I'm just going to see.
Right there.
You can put it in the center, in the
That's what they're
inside, right under the
Or-
flower.
Put it right
Who said
there.
that sentiments always have to be in the middle? Do them in the back.
Yeah.
Just a minute, I'm just gonna pull out a dark sentiment.
Well, true.
Okay, one sec.
Hmm.
You really don't see it that much. So I've got the dark happy birthday under here.
Yeah.
See, you don't see it really.
Okay.
Because it's
Alright.
not going to be right squished to it. So I think you're okay with that. Okay. Trish, I'm just
Definitely
going to
something
mention, with the washi tape, you'll get the 42 images. Did you want the stamp set so you can use it at a later date? Because once the washi tape is done, you have a die that you can't use anymore. Would you like the stamp set?
Okay, sure.
Okay. And I will show you guys how to do the layering with the stencils, okay?
Yeah.
Hibiscus die and stamp. Okay, is there
Yeah, I
any?
want the stamp set too, and the stencil.
Yep, stamp die and stencil and washi tape, right?
Yeah.
Cindy, okay, actually,
Yep.
just let me do something. Does anyone have any questions?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
of
would
course.
You can follow from your images or put on the embellishments how you like, and then you're done all of your
Like,
cards.
you
So I
don't
think
need just
that
strip.
on your own.
You said you
Yeah,
did only.
anyone
three.
That's fine, Carol.
Does anyone have any questions for me? Because then I'm going to take it off of record.
I think we're good.
Robina,
Thank you.
No.
These are
Yeah,
beautiful
thank you.
cards.
thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
No, we're good. Thank you.
okay,
And I-
awesome. I'm going to take it off of record now so we can chat off. Stop recording. Yes, stop recording. Say bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yay.